Hello everyone. Let's provide the solution to this problem. And I'm going to do this in two ways. Let's look at the first method. The first method that I want to use, we have 2x over square root of x and it's equal to 4, right? The first method is to cross multiply because this is over 1. So we're going to have 4 root x to be equal to 2x. Now divide this by 4, divide this by 4, this will go with this. Now square root of x will be equal to 1 over 2 of x, because 2 will go here one time and it goes here two times, right? And this equally means that square root of x is going to be equal to x over 2. So what do I do? Square both sides. So that square root of x squared will be equal to x over 2 squared. This will go with this. And now our x will be equal to x squared over 4. Now what do you do again? Cross multiply. So that x squared will be equal to 4x. Now bring this to the other side. X squared minus 4x is equal to 0. Now factor out your x. X minus 4 will be equal to 0. And then at this point, we can apply difference of 0 product rule so that x remains 0 or x minus 4 is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 or x is equal to 0 plus 4. So our x here is equal to 0 or 4. Therefore, x equals 0 or 4. According to the first method, this is what we have. Now let's apply the second method to this and see if we're going to have the same value. Okay, so let's apply the second method. Okay, so for the second method, we have 2x over square root of x equals 4, right? Now, this is the same thing as 2, right? Then we have x, 2x over x to the power of 1 over 2, and this is equal to 4, right? Because square root of x is x to the power of 1 over 2. Now, here's what I want to do. This will be the same thing as, or as a matter of fact, I can make it like this. 2 multiplied by x over x to the power of 1 over 2 equals 4. Remember, this is multiplication, not x. Now, here's what I'm going to do again. From here, I'm going to apply one of the laws of indices, because we know that this is to the power of 1 as well. So we're going to have 2, then we have, let me open a bracket, we're going to have x to the power of 1 minus 1 over 2. How did I get this? Because this is 1, and because of the subtraction, to minus, because of the division rather, to subtract the powers. So this is equal to 4 as well. And then I continue so that I'll get 2 into bracket. Here we have x. 1 minus 1 over 2 will still give us 1 over 2. And this is equal to 4. Now what do we do from here? Divide both sides by 2 instead of opening the bracket. This will go there, and then x to the power of 1 over 2 will be equal to 2. Now what again should I do? We are going to square both sides, right? So we have x to the power of 1 over 2 to the power of 2 equal to 2 to the power of 2. Now this will go with this so that x will be equal to 4. So this is the value of x according to the second method. And then from the first method, we got x to be equal to 0 or 4. So which of the methods do you think is more, you know, satisfying? I think it will be the first method, since we were able to have two values. And then from the second method, we are having just x to be equal to 4. But let's confirm. Let's go back to the equation and confirm. We had 2x over square root of x equals 4. Now, if we apply what we have in the first method, so it means that we can equally substitute the value of x as 0 into this. So it will be 2 into 0 over square root of 0. Will this give us 4? Okay, let's try this. Remember, 0 is not going to cancel that 0, right? So it's going to be 2 times 0, that will be 0, over square root of 0 is still 0. And this can never be equal to 4. So what are we saying? We are saying that x to be equal to 0 is not satisfying, right? That is not satisfying. But then let's work with x to be equal to 4. Okay, and the equation is still 2x over square root of x equals 4. Now, working with x to be equal to 4, we are going to have 2 into bracket 4 over square root of 4, because x is now 4. Now, do you know that some persons would, be eager to cancel this 4 and this? But that is not possible, right? Because this is square root of 4 and this is ordinary 4. So there's no way you can cancel out. What would you do? Rather, you would have to find the square root of this while you multiply what you have at the top. So, okay, I already have equal to 2 multiplied by 4 will give us 8. And this is over square root of 4 is 2, right? So now square root of 4 is 2. 8 divided by 2 is giving us 4. And it is 4 that we had on the right hand side, right? So this is to say that our x to be equal to 4 is satisfying. But this now means that the second method is more effective, since it is not bringing us, or is not giving us any value that is not satisfying. I think the second method will be more effective, not the first method, because the first method gave us an answer that we do not need, which is x equal to 0. But whichever method you use is still very okay. Thank you for watching.